Alright, welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It is time for a new Tera Raid event, and this time we have a Tera Hisuian Decidueye. I got my Galarian Slowbro over here. Let us begin. Just to let you know, I haven't even beaten this thing yet, but I've got a strategy that I've found online that I think will work just fine with a bit of preparation and hopefully the right allies as well. But this raid is pretty difficult. Now here's our boy, Hisuian Decidueye. A grass type, or grass fighting type normally, but now it's a pure grass type thanks to its Tera. Sense Device use bug types, poison types, fire types, all the like. So its moves, unlike previous Tera Raids, it doesn't start off with a specific move. Like a boosting move or something. But its moveset is Leaf Blade, Triple Arrows, Leaf Storm, which it uses later on in the fight, Shadow Claws you've seen there, and Brave Bird, as well as Swords Dance and Bulk Up being its setup moves. So after the first turn, it seems it will always try to take away your stat buffs, which is why I went for Acid Spray. This Galarian Slowbro set is max HP, max special attack, with a modest nature. You can take at least 2 of those Shadow Claws, but it's best to try and get off at least you're at, okay, excuse me. Guess that was a, no, that's why, okay. It is a bit of a high roll in order to do that. Like, with enough healing support, you can definitely get off enough acid sprays and whatnot. That's not that bad. And it will try to take its own stat debuffs at some point as well. Just like the Alolan and Decidueye, if this one gets enough kills, it will get a Swords Dance off, and it's going to be an issue to try and beat that. And it does hit harder than the normal one. Its ability is scrappy, so if you think you're going to wall this thing with a Ghost type, sadly, nope. Something like Golden Goat walls its entire moveset, but because it's scrappy, it would take super effective damage from Triple Arrows, so be careful with that if you thought that was a good idea. I could always Psych Up. Yeah, I've Psych Up on here because that's what I found online to copy its stat buffs, in case it gets any defense buffs and whatnot. And Quick Draw, a good ability for this raid since it will outspeed you. I mean, it's Slowbro, of course you're gonna get outsped. Alright, we took that just fine. And we have a Shell Bell equipped once we have enough buffs off. If you can manage to get your Tera off, you'll lose your Ghost type weakness, which is why we're using Tera Poison over here, which definitely does the best amount of damage to it. And the Shell Bell's definitely getting a little heals off. We could take at least one more Shadow Claw. Alright, just good. No crits. That's nice. And it looks like somebody did a heal cheer, I think. It was a really half-assed one, if you will. That's the thing I'm getting at with this raid. It seems like it's pretty easy to get killed on here, at least in the beginning. I'm no longer weak to Ghost, you fool. Not like it matters, because look how much time we have left. But we keep trying, you know that. Again, I think this is probably the hardest one build besides Mewtwo, obviously. I think this is the hardest raid we've had thus far. At least Mewtwo, you pretty much needed good team support. Here, it might be a little bit more difficult, but we're going to keep trying until we win at least one. Alright, we'll try this again. Let's see what partners we get. We'll just sit back and patiently wait. Because I think this is a good opportunity to grind Tera Grass Shards. As you guys know, and seen in my previous videos and most of my Wi-Fi battle videos, one of the Tera types I tend to use the most is Grass, along with, I'd say, Ground and Steel. Well, Ground, Steel, and Fire. I tend to use those main 4, like, a lot compared to any of the other Tera types. Like, when's the last time you saw me use Tera Dragon, or Tera Flying, or, aside from a Hisuian Gutra, obviously, but that one. Or Tera Water, or Tera Electric, you know? Alright, we got a man with a Sailage. A mighty Anna, yeah, sure, dude, try to intimidate it. Scrappy blocks that. Yeah, we got it. I heard Vikavolt pretty decent for this as well. Because I thought somebody said it had Rock Tomb, but it doesn't use Rock Tomb at all. At least not that I've seen so far. Don't use Excalibur, you fool. It's weak to fighting. You fool. Yeah, let's see where it goes. And here we are again. For another round against this Decidueye. Maybe that Excalibur has something special it could do. Now let me just start off with the acid sprays. Maybe I have some quick draw did, you know, connect a few more times, but it's only, what, a 10% chance it's just as much as a quick claw. Alright, that's my Shell Bell heal. Did a bit more than I thought. If you can get a real meaty hit off, it'll definitely heal you loads. Which I've done before, but it didn't kill him. But we could keep trying. It shows that it has potential and can work in the right circumstances. And let me use Psycho, so I can copy that defense buff. Are we already having a shield up, and that's why you don't use Ice types against this thing? Ice types with your lack of resistances. And soon, okay. Just took a little bit for it to load. Nothing to see here. Be a little patient, I guess. Alright, dancing with swords. That is very dangerous. And I don't like that. Alright, let me see if I can copy that stat buff. He's at +3. Oh boy. Yeah, be careful if he gets too many buffs, I'm seeing. Just like with the Alolan and Decidueye. Oh yeah, now you use Clear Smog, thank you. And there's it using Leaf Storm. It does lower its special attack. I think Leaf Storm's only there just in case you try to wall it physically. I don't know. If this doesn't work, I think I'll come up with a different strategy later. Or find a different strategy, if you will. Because he's boosted way too much. Oh, Quick Draw goes off, which is nice. Actually, wait, he lost his stat buffs. And you think the grassy terrain... Oh yeah, he lets off grassy terrain as well. When he's in a rage, I guess, if you will. If that makes sense. The Shadow Claw, take that easily. It's funny how in the beginning of the fight, Shadow Claw does so much more than later on in the battle. It's weird. I mean, at least now I can Tera. Not like it really matters all that much. Yeah, there we go. This will be a very difficult one, folks. And before this, not counting the Mewtwo raid, I thought that, the Unovan Samurott raid was probably the hardest one. You know, Tera Bug and whatnot, and its little shtick was that it had a real good chance of getting a crit off of you, or pretty much was guaranteed to crit you, depending on which move it used. Whether that be Aqua Cutter, Drill Run, Night Slash, all that. Which, I don't think there's too many Pokemon in this game that have battle armor, besides, like, Cloyster. Or that's Shell Armor, but still, you get what I mean. And that's why I thought that one was definitely the hardest one up until now. Even harder than the Mewtwo raids in some case, in my opinion. You know what they say, the gamer bears do not give up. We are going to keep trying. We are not giving up here. We just get back up and do it again and again and again and again and again. And you should too. There is no such thing as giving up in this little den here. If you don't like it, I think you should leave the den. This Alan person has a really funny looking picture. Iron Treads is weak to fighting type moves, so I don't think that's a good option. I'm seeing a lot of people using Saralages. Well, there's the Saralage I used for the whatchamacallit raids. The Delphox raids, we could always use that. Either that or I think I have a Saralage that's already Terra Fire, so I don't have to use up my boosts and whatnot, or use up any more Terra Shards. Because Terra Steel on it isn't half bad, especially paired with Flash Fire. And one of the many beauties of Terrestrialization, with abilities like Volt Absorb, Flash Fire, Storm Drain, Sap Sipper, basically gives you less weaknesses, and it's so awesome, especially if you have Sap Sipper and you Terra to a Water type, your only weakness is Electric. And Electric isn't that good of an offensive type. I mean, it's far from the worst offensive type, but it only hits 2 types super effective, and 4 types either hit are hit with resistive damage or immune, ground types. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we had like a Terra Ground or a Luna event sometime in the future. Alright, Burn, that's not half bad, thank you. That's the type of team support we need. I know he'll try to get rid of his Burn at some point, especially when it has a shield up, but by then I should be Terran. His Saralage is named Falcon, that's pretty cool. Alright, bulk up, that's fine. Let me see if I can get a Psych Up off, so I can get that defense buff. And in case he doesn't crit with his high crit moves, we're all good. But thankfully, me quad resisting triple arrows doesn't cause him to use it, because to be fair, it's a little annoying to hit him when he's... Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have just bulked up the, Saralage right next to me. I didn't think of that. Again, just for the defense buffs. I obviously don't benefit from the attack buffs. Alright, Acid Spray, let's over your special defense. One more time and he'll be able to Terra, and we will no longer be weak to Shadow Claw or anything you have for that matter. Though, however, he will start shifting to using Brave Bird, so be careful of that. Alright, one more before I can Terra. Alright, Shadow Claw me, it's the last super effective one you'll get. And then we're going to start using, whatchamacallit, we're going to start using Nasty Plot. So far, so good. We're looking quite deliciously here. I don't know, I heard that on a video, this thing had Rock Tomb. Kind of like when oh, screw you. Anyways, I heard this thing had Rock Tomb for some reason. You know how on my Hisuian Decidueye and my Hisuian Champion team, go watch those Wi-Fi battle videos if you haven't already. I have a Tera Rock Hisuian Decidueye with, well, Rock Tomb. In my opinion, you should learn Rock Slide. I mean, if we can learn Rock Tomb, Rock Slide doesn't seem that far-fetched, right? I don't know, it just baffles me a little bit that I can't learn Rock Slide. It'd be cool if it did, really. Alright, anyone would like to use, Clear Smog on him, that'd be cool. Actually, does, yes, if Galarian Slowbro learns Clear Smog, I think I should teach that over Psych Up instead. Have you ever seen anyone use Psych Up, really? That move just seems so meh, you know? It's a bit of a gimmick. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I almost died. Someone heal me. I need it bad. I'm gonna have to do a heal cheer if nobody else will. I do not want to fall here. I need my health. You know what they say, health is wealth, kids. Oh yes, good damage. We're looking pretty right now. I think I should get another Acid Spray off. Alright, Rare Bird, we can take that. Oh, just barely. And that's about... Oh, fuck off. Real? Real? Wow, dude. I can hit you twice. Why? Honestly... That's freaking stupid, man. Real? I really hope that doesn't cause a loss. It might not, but at the same time, that really is annoying. Are you serious? Alright, at least his shield is down, so that's cool. We are the early riser. I'm just now noticing that this Galarian Slowbro that one of my viewers gave me. Shoutouts to him. Alright, quick draw. That's nice. Hello, MB12 Hockey. How are you doing today? Alright, lower on that special defense. We're about to win. Yeah, just use Shadow Shell or screw it. Oh, we won. Screw you, you ancient owl man. You done. You off my screen now. Funny how I'm the only one who hasn't been Terastallized, so maybe Cerulege or Skeledirge is a better use here. Though, just be careful of Shadow Claw and triple arrows. Well, despite all the Hisuian Decidueyes I already have, at least I can catch this guy. You're able to solo with Toxtricity. What was your set on that Toxtricity? I'm curious. And now, my very own Hisuian Decidueye. I'm like 4 of them. I've been thinking about making a Tera Electric Hisuian Decidueye set at some point. It'd be really cool. I always thought it should learn Thunder Punch. I mean, come on, look at its owly fists. Like, you're telling me those things can't punch anything? Yeah, it's a fighting type. It would make sense. Whatever. It is what it is, they say. And Grass Shard's probably one of the best Tera types, in my opinion, at least for fire types and the like. Since all the types that fire is weak to, Grass handles all 3, so there's that. Yeah, it's pretty decent defensive typing for water types, weirdly enough, as well. Though I prefer Terra Dragon for that. Just less weaknesses overall. Alright, now with that being said, how many Tera Grass Shards do we have? Now we got an extra 30. Trying to grind this up as much as I possibly can. Felt like I was a bit of dead weight in that one for a little bit, other than the acid spray I managed to get off. Alright, we're looking good. Over 350 of them. Alright, if anybody has any Tera Raids, let me know in the comments so we can... Excuse me. So we can do some raids together while we can. Then Tera Dragon Sinistcha. I don't think that's too useful. Tera Water or Tera Fire is better for it defensively. I just prefer Tera Water, but other than that, just less weaknesses. Even if Fire does have more resistances, less weaknesses. Like, what would you prefer? Would you prefer if you had more weaknesses, but less resistances? Or would you prefer if you had... How am I wording this? More weaknesses, but more resistances? Or less weaknesses, but less resistances, like Water? Because Water only has 2 weaknesses, but 4 resistances, while Fire has 3 weaknesses, but 6 resistances. So I don't know which one you prefer. I guess it just depends on the scenario, right? Which you're never always going to be in the perfect scenario to handle it. Taunt turn 1. And that prevents it from doing Bulk Up and... What was the other move? And Swords Dance. And Grassy Terrain later in the fight. Acid Spray, that makes sense. Probably one of the greatest moves ever invented. Better than Protect will ever be. Alright, Defense Cheer. Acid Spray again. Terra Poison, I'm guessing, with that one. And... Why is he using Excalibur? What? Whatever. I get it's an ice type, but you're weak to fighting. And Hisuian Decidueye kinda hits like a train, dude. Alright, let's start off with the acid sprays. And thanks to a Charger Bug sitting there, we're in very good standing. Yeah, nice one getting one-shotted, Excalibur. Oh, crit, of course you do. It was a crit, man. Alright, take away step ups, that's okay. And there's the bulking of up. And what was your EV spread on the Toxtricity as well? And like natures and whatnot. And there's the Swords Dance. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna handle that. I think I should go get a clear smog for things like this. Alright, somebody else already did it, it looks like. Makes me wonder what the Eternatus dude over here is doing. Just kind of standing there. A little bit of acid spray. A little bit of shell ball recovery. I don't think that's too useful for the most part. Hey, you keep lunging at him. It's likely an Eviolite charger bug, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh no, he's using grassy terrain. And left storm. I mean, when I originally saw Leaf Storm, I'm like, wait, why does it have Leaf Storm? But I was like, oh, it's because of... I guess it has a respectable special attack stat of 95, so it kinda makes sense if they decided to put it on here. I guess as an added option if you manage to fully physically wow it. Haha, surprise, surprise, it'll teach you with a special attack. Okay, clearly I'm not supposed to have two menus here. Okay, there we go, that fixes it. Easy fix, right? Click draw, man. Not like it really matters too much, honestly. Alright, somebody did take away the stat buffs. I'm guessing a clear smog was involved. I don't know. Alright, shell side on. And we got the quick draw off. A little unnecessary, but what can you do? And thank you, Emma Moisey, for becoming a gamer bear. You are the best. Hello, how are you doing today? If you have any raids and you like to do them together while we have the chance, don't hesitate to put a code in the comments. Shell sidearm. Blast them up. Oh, that's good damage, alright. I probably don't even need those special attack buffs, just get rid of the shield. Because it's kind of hard because of it not having Shadow Claw and hitting so hard with it. But if you can manage to get your Tera off, you will be able to wall it pretty well. Just takes a bit of setup. I'm doing just fine. And we'll do even better later today. Alright, we lost that. A loss is a loss, they say. But we just keep trying and trying and grind those wondrous Tera Grass shards. I'd say that's my biggest reward here. This is... I'm just gonna say the country I'm from. I'm not gonna say exactly where I'm from for security reasons, but the US. And I don't think you should say where you're from either. Just in case any randos in the comments are, you know, a little weird, if you will. Just for, again, security reasons. Alright, let's do it again. Who else has a fighting owl on their team? Or, excuse me, a fighting owl on their team from the past. Speaking of this fighting type owl, Hisuian Decidueye and Ray have been recently released in Pokemon Masters, and honestly, I've always said it about any Pokemon from Gen 8 or 9 that wasn't originally in the 3DS games, because that game reuses the 3DS sprites for every Pokemon from Gen 1 to 7. Okay, makes sense. But around 2020, I believe, or 2021. But oh, come on, real? Alright. Let's just go sell any goodies that I got or something, or maybe train up something while I wait for more raids. That's garbage. Oh, what was I saying before? Yes, Pokemon Masters. And in my opinion, any Pokemon that wasn't, like, any Pokemon that originated on a Switch Pokemon game, or I guess in some cases Meltan and Melmetal as well, they're gonna look a little weird in the art style. In, like, the 3DS-ish art style. It's just because they weren't made for that originally, like, you know, every Pokemon from Gen 1 to 7 was. And I am not a rapper. I mean, I've seen in my previous videos I do a little singing, but I'm not no rapper. I'm a gamer/game developer, as you can see here. Rapping, meh. Not in my vocabulary, or not in my dreams and goals, you know? Alright, you know what? How much LP do I have? Because I really should get back to my VGC video and try to grind up more LP. It's honestly beautiful how much LP you earn from that, as seen in the top right-hand corner. Dark type moves. Because I know Knockoff is back, everyone's favorite move that costs quite a bit of LP, but it's super worth it, I'd say. Especially with, what was Knockoff buff? Generation 6, right? You flows pretty similar like a rapper. How so, if you'd care to explain that? Alright, that should be a new set of raids. This one should be available. Hopefully nobody abandons it. Alrighty, we're in another one, and we got a guy with a Charizard. Oh, I play... You know what? While we're here, here are all my Switch games. And this is far from the only amount of games I have. I have a whole vast collection of games over here. On many different consoles, like GameCube, or Wii, or Wii U, or PS4. I still plan on streaming PS4 games in the near future. Keep a lookout for that when I finally stop being lazy about it. But hopefully you got enough time to see at least some of those. I did move a little fast on there. But yeah, Pokemon is far from the only thing I play. As you can see on my channel on both Twitch and YouTube, I have a playthrough of Mega Man X5. So if you'd like to watch that while it's airing, then do not hesitate to. And if you're curious about my YouTube channel, it's Bear the Bear Gaming of the same name. So it's nice and easy to find or look for. It's in the description, all that. If you're interested in anything else besides Pokemon. But whilst we're at it, let's fight another one of these ancient owls. But as I was saying before with the Pokemon Masters models, they just look a little weird in the lighting, because it's clearly made for 3DS, not for any of the Switch games. They weren't designed with that in mind, especially any Generation 9 mons like when Nemona and Palmont were at it. Palmont looks fucking weird. It wasn't originally made for the 3DS thing. Or the 3DS art stylish. Which initially, when Pokemon Masters came out back in 2019, that was how it was built around. The 3DS art style, which is kind of how even the characters that weren't originally in the Switch, they look alright in there. Or any Pokemon Masters original characters like Lear and his attendants. Like, they actually look fine because they're based around that art style, but not any of the Generation 8 or 9 mons. Heh, I can't use Bulk Up, you loser. I get another Shadow Claw, we can take that. Alright, we just need one more and I'll be able to Tera next turn. I've noticed that the Hisuian Decidueye doesn't take away your Tera charge, like most of the other raids did. So that's a nice little step forward, can't get mad at that. Alright, one more Shadow Claw, as long as it ain't a crit, we take it. Good, good, good. Alright, your special defense is rock bottom. Alright, that was just... Alright, we lose our weakness, that's more than enough to survive even a crit. Whatchamacallit? Let's just shell Sidearm. And we get the quick draw. And this will give me a nice delicious Cell Bell boost. I really wonder how you even heal off of a Shell Bell anyways. I know the more damage you do, the more you heal off of it, which is why it's so powerful in raids. If you can get a real clean hit off. But besides that, I never quite fully understood how you heal off of that. That's some good damage. Alright, and that's the boost that we need. We're no longer weak to Shadow Claw. Eating that like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack, and brunch, and post-dinner snack, or whatever other definitions for snack you could think of. And thanks for the heal cheer. Looking nice and pretty at full HP. Alright, I'm gonna have to acid spray at least once. But that's okay. Alright, anyway, frick. We have no one here with Clear Smog. Well, clearly Psych Up isn't as useful as I made it out to be. Anyways, acid spray, get a special defense drop up. Oh no. That's going to hurt. Did I take that? I can't tell, because the game won't show me. Oh, that didn't do as much as I thought. Alright. Let's start using Nasty Plot, and now it's getting off the grassy terrain. Well, that's kind of benefits us in some way, at least gives us passive healing. Leaf Storm, we take that just fine. Even Terra boosted. Well, we're not the ones taking that, but Corviknight Quad resists that, that's fine. I get that nasty plot off, and we should start shell side arming again, and hopefully we get the quick draw. That'd really be very useful at the moment. And I'm dead. Never mind, because it attacked me twice once again. I don't know when it does that. It seems like a rubber bandish AI thing where, oh no, I'm about to lose. Let me get a little desperate. And it's not really in a balanced way since the game doesn't really give you a notification on when that happens. And now you use Reflect. Not gonna lie, that would have been more useful before. Yeah, when did he get... Oh, Fast Run, that's why. Like, during the Rillaboom raids, have you seen in my previous video? I was using the Corviknight strat, but then I was too lazy to frickin' use Mirror Armor. I mean, I had ability patches, but again, I was too lazy. Alright, that's another loss, who cares? Oh, the strategy I don't think is too consistent. We might need to think of something different. Probably be back later today for another vid on this, when I have a bit more time. Alright, here we are with another one. I don't see how Hisuian Lilligant's gonna help too much of that, especially when you're quad weak to Brave Bird. Actually, Chico's not a half bad... No, that's an awful idea, actually. I'll give it a try anyways. Yeah, I might need to start running Clear Smog on this to get rid of Swords Dance boosts and whatnot. It does pair decently well with Quick Draw, thankfully, as well. Our Beads of Ruin lower their special defense. Which is why I initially thought it was a good idea, but then again, you're a Dark type. And just instantly take away stat buffs. Whatever. Because somebody was killed off turn 1, that's why. You're burned? Okay, even past the burn, that did so much. And he just instantly gets rid of his burn. Nice, dude. Let's see how many more attacks we can get off before Shadow Claw does too much. Yeah, we're gonna need some Clear Smog after this one. That did far too much for my liking. And Psycho I haven't been using too much, so I think it's better that we do that. Unless that's a Hero Shield of 4? Of course not. Hit me with quad resisted move just to spite me. Alright, dude. Gather his energy, dude. Oh no, blasted out of the pit. The pit of 100 Tera Raid trials. Alright, let me see here. Alright, Clear Smog, where are you at? Can I not learn Clear Smog? Better go look that up. It might be an egg move. It's gonna suck if it is. Alright, now let me just load up another raid and I'm gonna go on Cerebi real fast to see that. Yeah, Terra Grass Gardevoir just sitting right there. They spam too many claw mines. Alright, I don't know why the frick you use a Heatran against this thing. Screw it. I mean, it's a poison type. Why couldn't it not learn Clear Smog? Oh, geez, looks like I wasn't the only one who had who decided not to, or should have not, getting somebody who used Heatran. Honestly, I don't blame you for abandoning the raid. Alright, let's sit here for a second if you'd all bear with me for a second. I want to look up Cerebi. Just wait up a little bit. Hold up. Now let me see if we can load up another one. Or hopefully get a reset. Nope, this is the same one. It's her Fairy Dusknoir? Huh. How useful is that? Just for resisting dark side moves, probably. Not gonna lie, part of me kinda wants to do that raid. Alright, I'm just gonna see what random thing we see here and I'm gonna abandon it. Terra Steel Luxray? Nah, don't think that's too useful. Maybe I'll just go travel off somewhere for a second. Yeah. I kinda wish Kitsugami had separate things as well, or the separate raids as well. So you have two of them in one save file, but nah, I kinda see why they didn't do that. Maybe a little too busted. Oh, we can always use Sword Power, but it's not weak to Psychic, so I don't think that's going to be too useful. And for some reason, it learned Sandstorm, yeah, because anyone's going to use that. A weird Terra Rock set, I guess, would work for that, but that seems like way too much setup. You gotta burn your Terra, you gotta set up the Sandstorm. Oh well. I misclicked a little there, but who cares? I guess Thunderwave. Didn't know that. I'm just wondering if Thunderwave... Slowbro. Actually, the original Slowbro got Thunderwave. You know, that actually makes sense. And I've seen people use Munkadora as well. So I want to see how that performs. Another Psychic Poison tap. Kind of doesn't look like a Psychic type at first glance. Besides maybe Ogie Dogie, none of the loyal 3's typings really... Well, besides Poison, obviously. Their secondary typings, on the other hand. Besides, again, maybe Ogie Dogie, you wouldn't really guess that. I mean, heck, I didn't even think the damn thing was fighting type until a certain DLC character was like, oh, it's all big and buff. I was like, oh yeah, that's just, it was a fighting type. I guess I don't have to use Acid Spray that much. Just Shell Shock Arm to get some damage off if he's gonna use it. Hey, I can't use Bulk Up, you loser. Just Shell Sidearm then. Oh my jeez. You gotta screw right off. Of course you crit. Alright, that should get us at least a little bit of shell healing, Shell Bell. Okay. Hopefully I'm able to take another non-crit. What am I call it? Alright, he's at about half HP now. Yeah, it doesn't get... what am I call it, the egg move. It gets Scald still, though. Well, the original Slowbro does not. Galarian anymore. Look, it could back in Sword and Shield. Because Scald is broken and competitive. We can't have too many Pokemon having that move, right? I mean, I guess that's a new way to get balance to just limit its distribution a bit. But I don't know, dude. It definitely cripples a lot of water types. Alright, you guys Terra off. We'll no longer be weak to this. Hopefully you still have your special defense drop. I don't know if you do or not. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to survive a Shadow Claw from that range, so let's get a full heal off. Depending on how well... Alright, your Leaf Storm missed, that's cool. Well, missed him. Your Rapid Terrain's up, thanks for the passive healing, I suppose. That Terra Poison didn't do too much. I want to Terrastalize myself. But that's kind of the issue with that. Hey, that's not going to be enough. I can take this Shadow Claw probably. No, I can't, of course. Alright, and let's try to get a few last-minute acid sprays off. No longer weak to Shadow Claw, which is good. But yeah, no, it doesn't learn Clear Smog for some reason. It would make sense, but no. Look at the power of poison, dude. Ooh. Ooh, shit, we might actually win this. Okay, we just get off one more attack before the timer dies. Alright, gets another Shadow Claw off. Come on, let me choose an attack, goddamn it, and he's poisoned. Not gonna let Vanish Shock be pretty useful here. Alright, Shield Break animation. Come on, let me... No, don't you do this to me. Come on, we can do this. Oh, he's dead, we're good. And the Corviknight Trainer terrastalizes into what, I'd like to know? Terra Flying, probably? Terra Fighting, alright. Well, I guess someone was too lazy to EV train after the Rillaboom raids or to change up Terra types, but honestly, I don't blame them. I do it myself all the time, too. Just to save a bit of time. Alright, down goes the second Decidueye. We can finally get a few more prizes. Honestly, I think battle-wise I prefer the Hisuian Decidueye, since it's just got a better stat distribution and just overall better ability. Well, specifically hidden ability, but yeah. Even if its typing isn't as good, because Grass Ghost, as we've seen with Sinistcha, is definitely a lot better. No quad weakness, overall more resistances. Offensively, I think it's a bit better as well, since there are a lot less types that wall both typings. I mean, seriously, Grass and Fighting, Bug types wall that, Flying types wall that, there was another type, Poison types wall that type combo. Whereas with Grass Ghost, I don't think there's a single individual type that walls both stabs. Right? No. Yeah, because the types that resist Ghost, only being, unless you want to talk about Garganacl, even then, that thing's weak to Grass. But, specifically when it has Purifying Salt. Because only normal and dark types resist Ghost. Or in normal cases, straight up immune to it. But Grass, there are 6 types. Flying, Bug types, Fire types, Poison types, and there's 2 others. Other Grass types and Dragon types. Which all of those Ghost hits for neutral, so yeah, there isn't a single type in the game that walls both stabs. So offensively and defensively, it's better than Grass Fighting. I mean, at least Grass Fighting hits things more for super effective, so there's kind of the trade-off there. But of course I'm gonna take Scrappy over frickin' Long Reach when you could just use Protective Pads. Funny, in the same generation those frickin' items were introduced. Why would you use Flare Blitz against this thing? You fool. Maybe if the thing was about to be KO'd, sure, but here, why would you do that? Alright, you got that Swords Dance off. Ivy Congeal. Alright, good. Leaf Storm, that's better. Oh, we taking it. No grassy terrain boost, thankfully, so that's nice. And then he gets it up. Why did you just set it up beforehand and then use grassy terrain? AI's being weird again. For some reason. And it attacks me twice. Okay, 3 times, technically. Real fucking good balance there. I know it's supposed to be extremely difficult, yada yada, but being able to hit 3 times in a row is kinda stupid. Oh my god. Piss right off, dude. Jeez. I mean, clearly you do need the right team support for this. It's just like the Mewtwo raids, where the devs clearly wanted you to play as Mew. Funny, they get us all that set up with those High Dragon raids and Sizzle raids and whatnot, but then, no, you have to play Mew if you want the best chance of winning this. I mean, I've seen a guy use a Corviknight against it before, but I don't know. But why am I talking about the Mewtwo raids? This is Hisuian Decidueye. The cloned Pokemon has nothing to do with this. And Terra Water Trevenant, that could be pretty decent. Yet another Grass Ghost type. No Dhelmise or Gourgeist, though. Big sad to them, I suppose. And the redhead over there is clearly a fan of The World Ends With You. If you can tell by the name. Alright, and now we got ourselves another one. Alright, active spray. Let's do it. Alright, nice and burn. Now you're taunted. That will do less damage. Good, good. Tanking that nicely. Alright, nullifying our abilities. How you can't even woke up now, you foolish fool. I'm too strong for you now. Alright, one more and we'll be able to get rid of our ghost weakness. Yeah, it hasn't used Rock Tomb not once, so I don't think it has Rock Tomb. Or maybe it just rarely uses it. Like, very rarely uses it. Alright, get that third one off. Next turn we Tera. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes away its negative effects, though. Alright, good. Just before we Tera, that's perfect. Things are going quite nicely so far. What did you fling at him? What did he give him just now? Ooh, a Flame Orb. Smart. Alright, let's get a nasty plot off. And then one more acid spray and we're just gonna start blasting. Alright, there we go. Predicted. Alright, hopefully somebody has... whatchamacallit? Well, you're now holding a Flame Orb, so there you go. Flank strat is actually pretty decent. And since you're already a fire type, you can't be burned. You know what? Speaking of which, you know Flareon's inability Guts? Why did they give that thing Guts? It's like they wanted you to poison it rather than burn it, when burn's the more optimal stats effect for that. I don't know, weird design decision. Triple arrows, that won't do anything. By anything, I mean that. Alright, you already got an Acid Sprout. It's time for us to get a Shell. So, hey, can you piss off? How are you getting so many moves in a row? Dude, you just hit me like 4 times. Good game, really, dude. Just when you're about to lose, just start cheating or something. I know I sound really salty, but that's dumb. How are you hitting 3 attacks in a row like that? Alright, 2 Tera... Oh, yeah, now I get to go first. Okay, and also, why is there a Fire Crown on the... God, this game. Fix your game, Game Freak. Holy shit, dude. Hey, I poisoned him. Yeah, that's clearly not supposed to happen. Oh, it just hit me twice, dude. Okay. I get it. I know these things are supposed to be difficult, but if they're able to hit you twice like that, they shouldn't be able to two-shot you. Let's see what other raids we can find that are, you know, the Hisuian Decidueye. Oh, thank you, Hento Hatam Pro, for becoming a gamer bear as well. You are the best. Alright, these guys are already set and you're using them right on. Why? Maybe it's Terrifier, I don't know. Nice to meet you as well. If you have any raids you'd like to do, do not hesitate to put them in the comments below. Now let's give this one a shot. Just instantly sets up your electric terrain. That's cool, that's cool. Now, Shadow Claw taking that just fine, thanks to both a combination of Burn and Reflect. Which I didn't know Cerulege even learned Reflect. Funny, does anyone even try to screen Cerulege? Seems really gimmicky. But it definitely wouldn't be something somebody would expect. And because of it being a ghost type, you can't just Brick Break it away, but you can still use Psychic Fangs if you're one of those people. Psychic Fangs Chen Pao people, the new meta. Or Psychic Fangs Dragapult. Alright, Metal Sound for further of that. Alright, Clear Smog. I guess we could just use Self Sidearm now. Though clearly that Metal Sound missed, but whatever. Get a little damage off. Okay, that didn't do a lot. Taking that Shadow Claw beautifully, we can Tera next turn. Alright, let's get one Nasty Plot off. And we can start blasting. Alright, crit. That crit means nothing. Now let's see if we can get a quick draw and a Stealth Sidearm off. This is gonna hurt a lot. Of course you do that. And there's the Source Dance, but thankfully we have a person who will Clear Smog. Alright, let's wait for that Heal Cheer to go off. There we go. That should allow us to take any hit that it shoots at us. And combine that with the Clear Smog. That is good. Alright, not bad damage. I should at least use one more Acid Spray while I'm at it. That's our fire, probably. Yep. Alright, Leaf Storm, go ahead. Wait, you're gonna start doing, like, hit me 3 times. Well, thankfully I'm at full HP, so I don't think that's the worst. Alright, Acid Spray. Get rid of them stat buffs, we don't need them here. And we get ourselves a Quick Draw, not bad. Alright, good damage, and now our Shell Sidearm should not completely destroy the shield, but about halfway. Alright, hit him hard. You take that just fine. There we go, there we go. Take your recoil damage. Go home with it, too. And blast him away. Yes, one more, your shield is kaput. Leaf Blade, that won't do much. As long as it doesn't crit. We're good, we're good. Alright, one more. And after this, just one more Shell Sidearm, you are screwed. And we're at full HP. Go ahead and Brave Bird, I'm okay with that. Come on, man. We're so close. I'm not losing now. Come on, man. Blast him. One more and he's done. And our Cerulege back there is tearing. We're so close, man. It's like I'm playing NASCAR out here, or this is some Grand Prix over here. It's about to be a photo finish. How do you have a photo finish in an RPG? I don't know. Alright, we just need this move off. Quick Draw, it doesn't matter. Sayonara. And that's another Ancient Owl down and done. Nice playing with you, Decidueye. And here are our prizes. Seems a little small compared to most of the other ones, but meh. Alright, well, let's see. We got ourselves Cerulege. Powdon, do not use that. Please do not use that. I don't think Ogerpon's too... It's weak to frickin' Brave Bird. I mean, if you can manage to get your Tera off, that's fine, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna get easily one-shotted by Brave Bird. Oh, the rock one definitely isn't that much help either. Nor is the water one. I don't think Ogerpon's very good for this. Dragonite could be pretty decent, actually. Maybe I should have tried using my Tera Flying Dragonite. Alright, Eternatus I think is a better choice. Eternatus does have a pretty huge HP stat, actually, of 130, I believe. Pretty big. Alright, let us start yet another match. It's a shiny Eternatus, which, it looks okay. I think the Magenta kind of goes well with all the red. Better than the blue, honestly, of the original. The dark blues, more specifically. I do think Eternatus looks a tiny bit weird in Scarlet and Violet as opposed to Sword and Shield. You know, the game was literally designed for it, but whatever. And the fact that the literal embodiment of the Dynamax virus or whatever, Kentera, I don't think seems very balanced. I wouldn't be surprised if Terapagos, when the second DLC drops, can only tear into that Omni-type thing. Where it's all 18 types in one, which I had a feeling that was eventually going to happen with some sort of Pokemon. As far as it was an Arceus, though, of all things. Alright, Acid Spray, and we need another one off. Alright, nice full flamethrower, even though Sludge Bomb would be a hell of a lot stronger, but whatever. Or Sludge Wave. One more of these. Did I get a Source Notes off? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're still taking hits. Too bad I don't think we're gonna have enough HP to survive, so I think I might have to do a sacrificial kill so I can get in full HP. And just get rid of all my stat debuffs. Thank you. I really hope that Cerulege has Clear Smog. Alright, who did that heal cheer? You know what? It'll have to do. Let's give that a shot. Don't hit me with the Leaf Storm. He hits me with the Leaf Storm. That somehow... Ah, no, he's gonna just triple finish me right now. And I don't mean triple arrows. Be nice to do that before I get my Tera off, thank you. And then, alright. At least I got my hit off. Wait, I used Acid Spray, right? Yeah. Oh, screw you. That is so dumb. Oh, let me just let him Tera, and then I'll Shadow Claw him. Man. Extreme speed. Excuse me. Somebody must have just said Sneasler. Excuse me. Alright, well, a loss is a loss, they say. Now let's give this one a shot. Alright, acid spray again. Why would you use Leech Seed against it? What the? I see a thought process, but it's a grass type. Flame! Am I the only one who kind of really likes seeing the Ogerpon Ibergajeel animation? Just him jumping up like that and then boink! Doof! The bonk sound. That's the first thing that comes to mind anytime I see that. It's just funny. Does anyone know where that little bonk meme originated from? Let me know, I'm genuinely curious. But I guess our question of the day should be, between Alolan or Hisuian Decidueye, which one do you prefer and why? Another one, it just took away a stat debuff, so let's bring one back. That's fine, we can take that. Cool, cool. Alright, send another guard to train. Somebody's about to get leaf stormed, and that's a bit of an issue. Gonna be the Overpawn, not me. Oh, jeez, that was too much to ask for. It was aiming at the floor, but whatever. I guess I probably was trying to hit someone that already hit them, not even lie. Alright, let's get one nasty plot off, make this nice and defensive. Maybe I should teach you Iron Defense instead, I don't know. Iron Defense might actually help with survivability. Just Psych Up isn't really being used often, so I think after this I might see if it learns Iron Defense, and just use that instead. One Iron Defense, one Nasty Plot, I think should be better. Again, just have to worry about the occasional crit here and there, and you're good. Alright, let's get that shell sidearm off. Blast him open. The power of poison is on my side. There we go. Yeah, he's got far too much HP for at this point, though. That's the problem, and I don't like that. Alright, nice healing. If we just had at least half more time, half the time left, this would be an easy win, really. Unless the game decides to glitch it, no. I mean, he managed to get his Tera off, but they'll use Ogerpon or any grass types. Because Brave Bird just easily kills them, and it's not good. It's not fun to see. Alright, here we go, another Decidueye raid. Alright, do not use Palafin, you fool. Am I using... Alright, let us do this. Let's see what happens. But him using another Hisuian Decidueye, I don't know why. That is really dumb. It's probably Tera Grass for all I know. Do not know that the thing has Brave Bird. And that's why you don't use a grass fighting type, you fool. Hey, Psycho? Good? Alright. That's what you want to do. And I already have time up, and look how much HP it has. And I just get 3-hit KO'd. 3 comboed, if you will. With Leaf Storm, then Grassy Terrain, then Shadow Claw. Seriously, I don't think you should be able to do that. Alright, let's just add some spray away, I guess. Alright, after this one, I think we'll do just one more raid, and that'll be that for this vid, and I should be back later for another one, or Hisuian Decidueye's second coming, if you will. Maybe even use that time to go train up for an upcoming VGC video. Test out my new VGC team. If I need to make any changes, I can always do that. Oh no, he's blowing us away. Ah. Alright, once this is unloading, we'll do one final raid for this vid, and we'll be dunsies for now. Alright, I'm nice and ready. Now let's just patiently wait for one last person. I think, depending on what this last person uses, I think we'll have enough support for this. Or, you know what, I've seen some people, like Terra Bugmew, I think works okay here. Though, just be careful for Brave Bird is all I have to say. Alright, Acid Spray. Alright, thanks to that metal sound, I only have to use one more. Alright, get a heal and a defense cheer. Not bad at all. Let's get one shell shot off. And hey, the quick draw. That should bring him to around half HP. A little more than that. Alright, Shadow Claw taking that just fine, and we can Tera next turn, and we lose that weakness. And one nasty plot off, and now that health bar is worthless. I think from my experience in doing this throughout the video, it's probably best to just get one nasty plot off and at least have one +2, -2, I should say, special defense drop on the Decidueye. Just so, again, you can get as many heals as you need to from your Shell Bell. I mean, you can always try to go for the +3 of nasty plot or +6, but it's a little risky. Unless you have the right team support with you, that could also help. Like anything to get rid of the Swords Dance boost. And he sets up the grassy terrain and another Shadow Claw, but it won't kill. Alright, quick draw. Blast. And I'm dead. Well... And then he uses triple arrows, even though I'm not here. That's why it failed. Alright, blast him. Not like that's gonna do much, sadly. Oh, well. I don't know, the Galarian Slowbro isn't doing the best. I think I'll come up with some sort of different strategy off screen, you know, win more consistently. I'm gonna do my bit of research throughout the day, and we shall be back later. As soon as the loading is done, that is. Alright, now one little thing I want to look at before is, where is it? The Hisuian Decidueye that we have... Oh, it's in another box somewhere. Because I did empty up a few things in this game, so I can have a few more spaces for things, because I got a lot of good things here. And we'll definitely catch more once the second part of the DLC comes out. Alright, here it is. Yeah, it's Adamant Nature. Alright, makes sense. Max 6 IVs, can't get mad at that. Alright, but I think that should be it for this edition of Pokemon Violet Footstuffs and the Hisuian Decidueye raids. If y'all enjoyed this and you want some more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screen right now if you're on YouTube, and that bell button for more. It is a little slower, bro. That could. And may I give a special thank you to MB12 Hockey for joining me once again, as well as Emma_Mozzie and Hantom Pro for becoming Gamer Bears and stopping by for a little bit. Plus, this video is sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful 10% discount on your energy drink order. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time. Have a nice day or berrific day.